Edward Seaga was a Jamaican politician, born on May 28, 1930, in Boston, Massachusetts, America. He was of mixed ethnicity, his father was Lebanese, and his mother was of Scottish Jamaican. He was the fifth Prime Minister of Jamaica, serving from November 4, 1980, to February 13, 1989. He was also the leader of the Jamaican Labour Party from 1970 to 2005. Seaga grew up in Jamaica, and attended the prestigious Wolmer's Boys' School in Kingston. He went on to study at Harvard University, where he obtained a bachelor's degree in the social sciences in 1952. Seaga first entered politics in 1959 as the leader of the newly formed West Kingston constituency. Over the years he rose through the ranks of the Jamaican Labour Party, and became a respected elder statesman in Jamaican politics. As a politician, Seaga developed close ties with the United States government, which helped to improve Jamaica's relations with the superpower. Seaga was also known to have close ties to corporate interests throughout his political career. As Prime Minister, he launched several economic initiatives that were beneficial to Jamaica's business community, which earned him the nickname, Champion of Free Enterprise. He spearheaded several privatization efforts, and began the selling off of Jamaica's state-owned assets, including Air Jamaica, and the Kingston Container Terminal. His initiatives were criticized for increasing social inequality, and favoring the middle class over the poor majority. Critics also accused him of corruption, the mismanagement of public funds, and awarding contracts to companies with links to the JLP. The selling of Jamaican assets continued. He was also the first Jamaican Prime Minister to grant bauxite mining licenses to foreign companies, which started the displacement of rural communities and environmental degradation. Despite his critics, Seaga maintained that his policies were necessary to bring economic development to Jamaica and improve the standard of living of its citizens. Seaga was also believed by some to have had ties with the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, throughout his political career. These allegations stem from Seaga's strong anti-communist stance, and his collaboration with the CIA during his time as leader of the JLP. The CIA is also well known to have funded the JLP during the election campaign of 1980. According to an article published by The Guardian in 2019, the CIA was interfering in the elections in Jamaica during the Cold War era. Additionally, in a book titled Dark Alliance, by Gary Webb, he discusses the role of the CIA funding and training political factions in Jamaica, including the JLP and Edward Seaga. It primarily deals with the CIA, the Contras, and the crack cocaine explosion. A CIA document released to the public, sanitized copy approved for release June 6, 2010, CIA RDP 86, states, Manley is committed to establishing relations with Cuba, and over time probably would permit an expansion of the Soviet presence in Jamaica. Seaga's prospects, CIA RDP 86. The United States-led intervention in Grenada in October 1983 has generated a sudden surge in Prime Minister Edward Seaga's popularity. It is clear from these CIA releases that the CIA had an interest in Edward Seaga as a CIA asset, and was trying to thwart the prospects of Manley. There were also several reports and allegations of assassination attempts on Michael Manley implicating the United States. The book that states the CIA tried to assassinate Michael Manley is titled The CIA's Greatest Hits, by Mark Zepperzauer. Chapter 10 of the book is entirely dedicated to the topic and covers the series of events surrounding the assassination attempt on Manley, which was orchestrated by the CIA due to his left-leaning politics and close ties to Cuba. However, there is no suggestion that Edward Seaga was involved. Louis Farrakhan, of the Nation of Islam, also supports these allegations.
Even down in Jamaica, I'm skipping, they tried in 1976 to organize a military coup to overthrow Michael Manley. In 1976, they supported attempts to assassinate Michael Manley on 3 different occasions. The little man who led Jamaica, who spoke at Savior's Day, was such a threat to our government that they attempted 3 times to assassinate the man in 1976. So later, they found a way to get rid of him through riots in the street over food when they cut off assistance to Jamaica. This is America.